It's my favorite evening. I'm pacing around the floor. Got southern woods and waters gonna take me out the door. Got coffee on a firkin. I'm about to have some fun. They'll have my mind chasing some critter on the run. Bring it on, southern woods and waters. Make me hear that sound of a fish that's breaking water or the bawling of some hounds. Make me smell that river mud, feel clean air on my face. Bring it on, southern woods and waters, show me that special place.
Probably about 11-inch crappie.
Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome everybody to this week's edition of Southern Woods and Waters. We've had a great week out on the lake and out in the woods. I hope you guys have as well. Hope you're all safe and sound sitting here watching tonight with the family. We've got a really good show for everybody tonight. Going to be going back down to West Tennessee, doing a little bit of crappie fishing, and I believe there's a few bass caught in there and some shell crackers. So just a really good time. Kind of getting back to the basics tonight. You know, we talk a lot about fishing different lakes and different rivers around the Tennessee area, and we do a lot of that, but sometimes it's best just to get back to the basics and find a good old farm pond or a stream behind Grandpa's house or something, you know, and get out there and do some fishing that way. And just a lot of fun going to be on tonight's show, and a lot of jabbing, a little bit of ribbing going on as we go as well. So we'll go ahead and pan out. I've got my good buddy Anthony Landreth with me here tonight. Always great to have you down here, Anthony. Love it when you get to come down and be with me on the show.
We didn't synchronize on the shirt.
Yeah, I started to say this was not planned, but worked out pretty good there tonight on the uniforms, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know, Anthony, you were fishing with Duk Madere,
yep.
and you guys been buddies for quite a while, and just you can tell the camaraderie there, and
I'm telling
cutting
you.
up with one another, just giving each other a hard time, and that's what it's all about.
Duk
I mean,
and
it's not just catching fish.
We always have a good time.
That's right. It's if you were to have gone out there and not caught a fish, I guarantee
we'd have still had a good time.
You'd have had a good time, and that's what we try to highlight with a lot of the films and things that we do here. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fish catching, but again, it's the conversations that are built, the relationships that are built around fishing and hunting or whatever it is you like to get out and do, because that's what you get the most out of it. You're not going to remember that crappie from that day or that bass you caught necessarily, but you're going to remember that day with your buddy or with your dad or with your grandpa or whoever. So,
and you know, the thing is, Brandon, is when you're out like that, the conversations you have, I mean, especially in this day and time, it may go anywhere from political to hunting season coming up. I mean, just, you know, of course, you.
And we're going to get into the hunting season a little bit later. There's some changes this year. We're going to be talking about some of that. So just a great field show for you guys tonight. We're going to go on over and check out the first segment of fishing down in West Tennessee with Anthony and Duk.
Hello, everybody. Anthony Landreth here, Southern Woods and Water. We're doing a little farm pond fishing day here in West Tennessee. I got my buddy Duk Madere on the camera right there, and I done caught 2 already, but it wasn't enough light to film. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna try to catch some bass, brim, and crappie, and put them in the cooler for you. We'll tell you we'll tell you how we're catching them, what we're doing. Today's June 15th, so you can shine around or pan around to the lake, Duk. It's a couple acres, and right now it's real high, but fish are still, they should be biting, so we hope to have several on camera right here for y'all in a few minutes. I picked up, I caught 2 on this whopper plopper. I've never used a whopper plopper till yesterday, but I'm gonna try to catch crappie. I just thought I'd throw this early this morning because it is some big giant bass in this thing. So, all right, y'all stay tuned.
You got that, boy.
Another little bass.
Yeah.
On the old whopper plopper.
Whopper flopper.
All right, open them up. Put them in there with another couple. All right. Let's go try to catch a nut.
Go on, get him.
There he is. There he is,
Acting like a crappie.
It is.
It is a crappie. All right, let some slack out.
Oh yeah. Look, you have to throw him back.
First one I catch, he ain't going back, buddy. Oh yeah, there he is.
See, I give you my hole over there, Duck.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's another black nose too.
Hey, that's a good one. That big boy. Ooh, man. I think this might be the biggest fish of the day.
Oh no, no.
Yeah.
He ain't even in the top 5 because
he's big.
I've got the top 5 already.
8 for me, 18 really. Anthony just don't want to tell the truth.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get him today, you know. Sure is a pretty fish.
Yeah, they are pretty out of this dark water.
Man, that's pretty.
He just jumped over there.
We got the little bassaroo.
Folks, y'all see what we're using right here. Little Strike King curly tail shad pole. That's what we've caught every fish on right there. We're using the weedless jig here. It's a lot of logs down in here, so we're using a weedless jig. We're just chunking it out there, letting it go to the bottom, and then just winding it up. And I mean, they're busting it pretty good. What you got, Duck?
Oh, another little bass.
Reeling up too far, give it some slack.
There you go, man. You pond loaded with little bass.
Yeah, it is.
We're gonna help you.
Duck, since I'm filming, what would the score be back there?
Well, that would make me number, what is that, 5 to your 6?
Yep.
That's 11 fish so far. So
Just want to make sure you...
I'm to put the camera down and catch up. I can just about imagine, with the folks at home, he's not going to let me win. He'll break my pole, cut my line, do whatever he's got to do, but he ain't going to let me win. He might let me tie. This is the closest I've ever been.
Well, that's because I've been filming all morning. I've only cast 7 times.
There's a crappie. Hey.
What I talk about? That's a black
There we
nose,
go.
too.
Oh, that's a good one right there.
That's a black nose crappie, Duck.
Look at that dude.
Sure, yeah. He's so dark anyway, it's hard to see that black on him, but yeah, that's a black nose crappie. See that black stripe?
Right down there from the nose all the way down.
It even goes up to his bottom jaw too.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna throw him back. We ain't gonna keep him. Now that is a good crappie right there, Duck.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I think that might be the biggest.
I think I got 2, baby, that big.
No, this is pretty big though.
Yeah.
That's probably 14, 16 inches right there, y'all looking.
No, he might be.
In South Louisiana, he's about 18, okay?
Yeah, he's probably about 11 and a half, sure enough.
He's a good one.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good one.
What's in that cooler, Duck?
Fish in there.
Yeah, that ice getting cooled up. Yeah, that's a good mess.
Good mess.
Hey, Duck, tell us a little bit about D3 Outdoors.
D3 Outdoors was something I created about 3 years ago. I try to help people with special needs, adults, kids, doesn't matter the age limits. It has no matter when it comes to that part for me. I like to help a lot of people with benefits and help raise money for treatments or medical bills. So all the shirts and hats that I sell from D3 Outdoors, cups, decals, koozies, you name it, man. We just about make everything. Tank tops, hunting deer. I even had the hoodies last year made for hunting. So we found on Facebook at D3 Outdoors.
Well, I know you're a big contributor to the Brad Dimmitt Bicycle Fund, and we really appreciate that. You've been doing that for several years with us.
We contribute every year to the Brad Dimmitt Bike Fund, and this year we're going to do a big deal coming up for the for epilepsy foundation. Got a friend of mine who has a son who suffers from epilepsy and cerebral palsy, and he just had half his brain removed, and actually he's doing well. So we're going to do something for him and help raise some money with a deer hunt coming up pretty soon. So y'all stay tuned to that. That's going to be something to see.
Well, you got 3 hunts you're going to auction off?
It's going to actually be 4 hunts.
4?
I think we're going to do an August velvet hunt. We're going to do a fall rut hunt, you know, during the rut, and then we're going to do 2 turkey winters in the spring.
Okay.
And we're going to try to get all of them filmed for Southern Woods and Water. We're going to try to get everything on film, but it's going to be pretty good, man. A lot of money going to go to a lot of good causes.
Yeah, we appreciate it, Duck.
No problem.
All right, welcome back to the studio. Anthony, there aren't many things much funner than that right there.
Oh, I know.
I mean, it just keeps a grin on your face all morning.
Well, that's like, while we're watching it, everybody at home don't know, but you know, I was sitting up here laughing, watching it herself, you know. I mean, that's just the way it is.
It is. And Duck, he was out of town. He couldn't be here tonight. He's out of town, so we want to be sure we say hi to Duck tonight.
Yes.
And looking forward to having him in here with us soon. And I believe that'll be a big time having him.
Yeah, he's really looking forward to it.
He is a hoot.
Yes.
And he's going to be a good time to have on the show. But we'll come into another segment of that here in just a little bit and let you guys see how they wrapped up their day. They're doing that pond fishing in West Tennessee. But right now we're going to go over and we're going to do this week's weekly wild game forecast, and it's being sponsored by the great folks over at Wilson Bank and Trust. You guys can stop in and see them at one of 28 Middle Tennessee locations, and be sure to tell them thank you for everything that they do for us right here at Southern Woods and Waters. All right, guys, your forecast is looking pretty good. Got a lot of rain out there right now, so water's changing, water temperature's changing, got more flow. What do you think that's going to do for us, Anthony, this coming weekend? I mean, we still got more rain to come.
Yeah, I think it's going to help it.
I think it will too.
And the reason I say that is because when you get a lot of that water like that, it may only drop that water temperature, 2 to 4 degrees, but this time of year, 2 to 4 degrees can really trigger a pretty good feeding spree. We would take that about any time outside, wouldn't we? Yeah, we sure would.
4 or 5 degrees difference, makes a big difference. And I think it's going to make the fish get pretty active if you can catch them in behind some of these rains.
Right.
My fingers are crossed right now. We're going to try our best to fish tomorrow night, matter of fact, and fished last Friday night up at Cordell Hole. Had a great night, and we're kind of hoping to get out this Friday, but we'll have to see what that rain's going to do. But I believe if you can catch them right after that rain gets stopped and it settles down a little bit, I believe you're in for a good night. I do too. So deer hunting front, everything's looking good, guys. We've got about 4 weeks, and it's going to be time for the velvet hunt. You need to be trying to get one locked down right now and figure out what he's doing.
It is really coming along. Showing up.
There's some big deer.
I had a guy send me, he won't post them on Facebook, and he does it every year. He'll send them to me and say, what do you think of these? And I'm just sitting there like, man. And then today's first day, he told me where, and they're in my county too.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah. They're really starting to show up. I mean, the quality of the overall deer herd, but just the quality of the bucks that have shown up in the last couple of years. And for whatever reason this year, it is really showing up, the quality of bucks that we're starting to put out here in Tennessee. It's blown a lot of people's minds. I mean, just like you say, you see these pictures, and you think back to just 10 years ago. I don't care if you just think back 10 years ago, the difference now in the quality of the deer herd. And my hat's off to TWRA on that. I mean, they've done a lot to help manage. That you're not going to make everybody happy. I don't care what you've got 1 million people make happy. It's not going to happen.
I think too, Brandon, it's a side effect of social media too, in a way. Because I don't know, a lot of people, now social media, it's a double-edged sword.
It can be.
Because a lot of people are afraid to post a deer they kill on there, afraid they're going to take a ribbon for it, know. But, you and I had this conversation in the truck a while ago. as long as it's legal, I don't care what
If
they
it's
shoot.
legal,
You know,
legal,
it's
buddy.
their
Pat 'em
license.
on the back and tell them congratulations because they bought their license
yes,
just like you did.
But I think, you know, some of it, people are laying off that trigger. You know, that's the biggest thing. We can't do anything about genetics, really.
Nope.
We, you know,
Not a thing.
the feed, yeah, you can put food plots, but the biggest thing that's going to make a difference on that headgear is lay off
right
that
there in your hand. That's right. Guys, we want to remind you to follow us on Facebook. Got a lot of things going on there all the time. We're going to take you along on our trips this weekend, I'm sure. Also, we've got a giveaway that we just wrapped up today on Facebook, and here in a little while we're going to draw a name, and that'll be for the winner on our latest giveaway from Yankum Custom Tackle. We're going to have 3 packs of jigs we're going to give away there. So check us out at Facebook. Also, you can find us at swwtv.com. Be sure to go to all the links for all our great sponsors. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for this week's Pictures of the Week and some more Southern Woods and Waters.